This is my grandmother, Nell Corey. She's here to tell us a little about her family. When did you leave El Salvador and why?
I came from El Salvador in 1924 when I was 4 years old. I came here because the educational and economic advantages were better. My father stayed in El Salvador, my father and my mother, and I also had 3 brothers there. My father had been mayor of the little town we were born in twice, but he retired in 1928 and no longer took part in politics. However, in January of 1932, the communists broke into the house at 4 o'clock in the morning, tied my father's wrists with wire, kidnapped my brothers, tortured my mother, dragged my father through the city streets, and after many indignities, they finally shot him.
What are your childhood memories of El Salvador?
Well, I remember when I was a little girl that we were always afraid of earthquakes. We had a lot of earthquakes, especially in the little town where I was born, the little town of Yeh, which was at the foot of a volcano called Izalco. And many times we would sleep in the doorway for fear of an earthquake. My grandmother and grandfather had a beautiful hotel, and they lost it overnight in an earthquake.
They were really big earthquakes?
They were terrific earthquakes.
Where are your sisters now?
My sisters came here when they were 2 and 3 years old. Then I followed, I think a year or 2 later, my father brought me down here.
Say your last name again.
Israeli.
I can't even
Italian.
say that.